Hi, my name's James Preller, and my book, Exit 13, The Whispering Pines, the first in the series, comes out on February 7th, soon. So I thought I'd read a little bit from chapter 18. Willow and Ash are kids, and they are sharing a motel room. It is nighttime. The wolf came again that night. Ash awoke to its claws clicking on the cement pathway outside, so he rose and slipped out into the night. Shutting the door behind him, he glimpsed Willow asleep in bed, mouth open, one arm dangling down. Daisy lifted her head, watched with alarm as the boy left the room. No wind stirred. To his left, he saw the high-shouldered wolf saunter past the rooms toward the office at the far end of the building. Its bushy, black-tipped tail hung straight down. The wolf paused and looked back over its shoulder at Ash through almond-shaped eyes as if to ask, "Are you coming?" Ash waited, dazed and entranced, his hand still on the doorknob. 100,000 pinpricks of light crowded the night sky. Finally, the creature turned and walked through the closed door, right through it, and was gone. Ash walked past the row of rooms until he came to the unnumbered door. It was impossible, but also true. Ash saw what he saw. He felt the knob. This time it was left unlocked. He cautiously pushed the door open. He stood motionless, waiting for his eyes to adjust in the dark. Entering the room, he made certain the heavy curtains were closed. He went to a standing lamp in the corner and, pulling on a cord, risked the light. The bulb gave off a warm glow. So Ash investigates the room. No sign of the wolf. He finds bookshelves there, a chair, and he finds a book, the Book of Liminal Spaces. I'm skipping, right? Ash set the book back down. He returned to the carving of the wolf. It felt significant, somehow meaningful. He ran his fingers over it, touching the wolf's snout, sharp, unturned ears, long limbs, powerful paws, when, click, the wardrobe door opened behind him. Ash froze. He stared at the door, half expecting someone to step through it. Nothing stirred. Finally, Ash pulled the door all the way open. The closet was transformed. No shelves, no rod, no water bowl. It had all vanished. But on the floor, there was a thick metal ring. A nylon cord was attached to it, knotted at the end. A secret hatch built into the floor. Footsteps sounded from outside, heavy boots on cement. Ash scanned the room, heart hammering, where to hide. At that instant, perhaps in response to Ash's question, the book's pages began to flutter. But there was no wind in the room, no ceiling fan, no breeze. Still, the pages fluttered and flicked and finally flew open to a new spread. Ash stepped to the book, craning his neck to read. There was so little time. The footsteps drew closer. The chapter read, "The Art of Camouflage." The footsteps stopped. A key entered a lock. Ash closed his eyes, tilted his head up, and felt his tongue roll back into his throat. His heart slowed. He breathed through the pores of his skin. It felt as if he were reptilian, a desert creature disappearing into itself. The door opened. Kristoff stood at the entranceway. His eyes searched the empty room. A finger went to his tooth. "Mother?" he whispered. "Mother? Are you in here? Answer me, please." He frowned at the freestanding lamp. Kristoff strode to it and abruptly turned off the light with a sharp tug on the pull string. The room plunged into full dark. Kristoff sighed with weariness. Ash could hear the tiniest sound, and he felt the ripples of air swirl around him. Kristoff hissed, stepped back outside, and yanked the door shut. Ash was alone again, and somehow, amazingly, he was also invisible, camouflaged like a chameleon. Once again he smelled it, the near, musky odor of wolf. Minutes later, after he returned to his normal self, Ash fled the room. He felt frightened and disoriented. What had happened to him? What was this place? In his haste, Ash left the book behind. I won't tell Willow, he told himself. Not yet. No, I won't tell anyone for now. Exit 13. It's getting interesting.